Hello everybody, this is Dan Babis. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you guys are new here, please do hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé here on the channel. Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about Memphis and Hamza. Hamza from Tunisia. And there's some potential big news with this couple. Now we're going to get to that in a second. But first I just wanted to kind of look at this couple a little bit because this is a bit of an odd couple to me. So you have Memphis, who is 34 years old from the U.S. I believe she's a nurse. And you have Hamza, who was supposed to be 28. But now we learned that he is 26. He lied to Memphis about his age because he thought that he would be too young and Memphis wouldn't be interested in him. Now, the reason why this is an odd couple to me is because you often hear on the show Memphis talking about how she is looking for somebody to take care of her. She wants a man that's going to, to be there and to support her. And I'm always thinking and wondering when she says those things, like, this guy, he is 26, he's a mama's boy, he still lives with his mama, in Tunisia, doesn't have a job, doesn't seem to really have a lot of prospects based on what we're seeing, also doesn't speak English almost at all. The only two words that he knows are basically sexy time. And so I'm always thinking, like, if she brings Hamza to the US, that's fine, but he doesn't speak any English, so what kind of job does she expect him to get when he gets there? On top of that, we saw that Hamza has some kind of certificate, but it's all in Arabic, so he's likely going to have a hard time getting his diplomas certified so that he can get up and start working right away in the U.S. When you combine his diplomas, being in Tunisia, and also his language issues, he's going to have a hard time providing and supporting Memphis. Also, let's not forget that Memphis has 2 kids. Well, it's 2 kids for now, but we're going to get into that in a little bit. So, so he's going to have a hard time providing for her. So I don't really understand her thought process. Is she looking for someone to support her, to take care of her? Or does she just want a young, decent-looking boy toy? Because that's more what Hamza is to me. So, with that, having said that, let's take a look at the news today because actually this came out a day or 2 ago, and this is some potential big news with this couple, and I don't think that Memphis was too thrilled that this came out. So let's take a look at what this is right over here, guys. So we're just going to take a look. So this is the story. So Memphis's ex, alleged ex, let's just say, because we can't verify the information right now, but Memphis's alleged ex claims that she and Hamza have a baby. So let's take a look at the story right here. So this is some big news. So not only did Memphis allegedly marry Hamza, but she already got pregnant. Maybe she got pregnant during that, very quick sexy time that they had on the first night. Perhaps that's when it happened. But supposedly not only did she get married, but she also got pregnant and also delivered the baby. So let's take a look because this is some big news right here. So Memphis Sandoval has welcomed a baby with Hamza Mokni, according to shocking claims made by her alleged ex. So Memphis was supposedly pregnant with Hamza's baby, as per an alleged ex-boyfriend's claim. Memphis flew to Tunisia to get married to her online boyfriend Hamza in 2 weeks and bring him to America. The couple ended up having sexy time in Hamza's mother's Hayet's house against her wishes, which made 90 Day Fiancé viewers criticize Memphis. Of course, it wasn't just Memphis. It was also Hamza. He's the one that went to her room. But Memphis really probably should have stood firm and not gone ahead with it. I don't think you have to be that desperate that you absolutely need that sexy time on the first night, especially considering that you're in his mom's house, and you have to respect boundaries. A lot of people go on that because Hamza is a Muslim and he comes from a Muslim country, that's the reason, but it's not, guys. If you go to anybody's house the first night, it's not something you do. We remember with Jenny and Sumit, and Jenny kind of had fun with Sumit at his parents' house, and it led to a lot of bitterness, a lot of animosity over years because, I don't know, there's a certain thing there that gets broken, a certain trust that gets broken. So I'm not sure if it's just because of the different country, but regardless, let's take a look at the rest of the article here. So fans started feeling sympathy towards Memphis when they found out that Hamza had lied to her about how he was 28 and not 26, just like we spoke about just before. Memphis' alleged ex is now claiming that Memphis never loved Hamza in the first place. Wow, some big claims right there. For someone who values physical intimacy in a relationship owing to a better past, Memphis wanted to see if she and Hamza were compatible in bed, which led to them having sexy time on 90 Day Fiancé. However, Memphis was left disappointed as Hamza was too quick in bed. In episode 6 of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, Memphis discovered that Hamza's stamina wasn't the only red flag in their relationship. She felt betrayed after finding out his real age. Okay, so it's kind of repeating itself a little bit here. Let's scroll down a little bit. If Memphis and Hamza got married, is still a secret only 90 Day Fiancé can reveal. But as per a series of screenshots posted on Instagram news page at True Crime Janky, an ex of Memphis's posted tweets making several wild claims about the Muskegon resident. A tweet shared by the person claiming to be Memphis's ex on January 9 alleges that Memphis was pregnant with his baby and that she has the baby a few months ago. The person added that Memphis is a good woman, she just makes bad man decisions. That I can totally see. Memphis makes bad man decisions. I can totally see that. He said this in a different tweet. He also mentioned that she's funny and he wishes her good luck. According to this person, a nurse practitioner in Memphis never used the words sexy time during conversations with him. I think that was her way to communicate with him. He wrote before alleging that her ex-husband is the love of her life, not this new guy. So her ex-boyfriend, I'm assuming neither Hamza nor this guy, that they're talking about some other ex-boyfriend that it just didn't work out with. Now, according to Memphis's ex, she stayed overnight at her ex-husband's when they lived together, and he says, shake my head. In his next tweet, the man claimed that he was with Memphis for a year. But thank God we don't have a child together. I wish her all the best, but hell no, I didn't want a baby with her. The person tried to remind viewers that the show is taped and airs like a year later. Yeah, we kind of know that. These could be potential spoilers about Memphis and Hamza if they were true. Now, let's just scroll a little bit here. It was addressing by her, Let's just go down a little bit here. Memphis was seen admitting that while she was with her ex-husband for a couple of nights, she was only there for emotional and moral support, and she hasn't told jealous Hamza about it. A 90 Day Fiancé viewer in the blogger's comments has observed that there is a 10-month gap from January 2021 to November 2021 on Memphis's Instagram page. Fans suspect that Memphis and Hamza may have had a baby in November. In that case, none of the above allegations can be confirmed yet. Okay, and it goes on like that. So, there you have it, guys. So, it's very possible that Memphis and Hamza have gotten married and have a baby already together. Now, we know that Memphis is very desperate to get married, and you saw it on this last episode that Hamza kind of had some reservations about this whole getting married in a hurry idea of Memphis, because he was like, do you love the marriage or do you love me? And I kind of get that a little bit. I don't really understand this kind of massive pressure, this urgency to get married. I think that, you can barely talk to the guy. You don't really speak the same language. I think that you kind of want to get to know him a little bit more before rushing into a marriage. Let's not forget that Memphis already has, I think she's been married once. She kind of clarified that. She has 2 babies by 2 different men, but she's only been married once. So Memphis seems to be the rush into the relationship kind of person. And you kind of saw Hamza push back a little bit against that. So that kind of makes sense to me. I have to say that I can see this being true. It's not confirmed right now. I can see it being true. Now, Memphis also got into it with John Yates on Instagram. So let's kind of take a look a little bit at that and see what is going on that front. So we're just going to X that, and here we go. So this is it right here. So, actually, I believe this is the same. This is part of the same thread that we were talking about before. All right, so this is part of the same thread. So someone is also alleging she's bipolar. We're not going to speculate about that. We're just not going to say that. So this is a part of the same thread right here that we were talking about before. Let's just go back a little bit. So yeah, we're not going to speculate about her mental condition or her health condition. That's that's up to her to divulge. But people were talking about that a little bit on the internet. She also got into it with John Yates. I don't know. It was just a bit of a funny kind of back and forth. It had to do with this whole baby, this baby mystery drama that's kind of getting unveiled. But she didn't deny it. She didn't deny it in her back and forth with John Yates, as far as I recall. She did not deny having the baby. If she didn't have a baby, now we know that she's bound by an NDA with TLC, and so she can't disclaim anything. However, I think that she could say that she didn't have the baby, although I think that TLC probably would rather her not say anything. But I think in cases like that, she could possibly deny it. However, because there is someone in her past that is making a very specific claim about her relationship and what happened, I feel like she could say something, although I'm not exactly 100% sure about how her contract is worded with TLC. This all sounds pretty convincing. There's more information about this out there on the internet that Memphis has already had Hamza's baby. Look, personally, I don't know what Memphis is thinking. I think that she should not have had a baby with Hamza. Like I said, this is a guy that doesn't have his life together. He's 26, 27 years old. He's about 8 years younger than Memphis. He's in a different stage of his life. I'm not sure how serious he is about Memphis. Also, don't forget that this is the man. He is a boy. He acts like a boy. He has his mama taking care of everything for him. But this is the man now that is going to become the stepdaddy to Memphis's two other children. So overnight, Hamza became the father, or potential father, to 3 kids. That is pretty crazy for a guy that's 26, 27, doesn't speak much English, doesn't really have a job. So I don't know how this is going to work out, guys, and we'll see if they do indeed get married. My feeling is that yes, they do get married, because Memphis seems to really want to get married, and Hamza seems to also be into Memphis. I don't think this is a horrible relationship per se. I think that these two people are into each other. I just think from let's say a more practical standpoint, because Memphis already has 2 kids and the age difference, I don't know that it's the ideal relationship for Memphis. But she is the one making the decisions, and this is what she's deciding. So it looks like she's going to get married to Hamza, and they're going to have a baby. They've already had the baby, and there's a huge gap on her Instagram, which is obviously a huge red flag. If you followed other people before, you know that a huge gap on Instagram is a huge red flag. So this is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that subscribe button for more content right here on Daily Soap Dish. Please give the video a big thumbs up. That really helps us beat the Google algorithm, or get into the Google algorithm. And tune in for more. We'll be back tomorrow, most likely with more content. Take care, guys.